the experience that you've gathered with CSK will that help you in BPL?
I think the similarities are both championship winning teams. This team has done very well, they've won trophies, so that's why it was a nice fit for me to try and come across. Similarities, it's too early for me to tell yet. I'm pretty new in the environment. You can ask me that question a bit later in the competition, but yeah, it's a very relaxed group, very relaxed coach, so things look very good.
And the experience, will that help you? The IPL experience?
BPL experience will be good for me, yes. I think every conditions that you can play as a player makes you a better player. So even though I've played a lot around the world, to come and play a competition here, it requires different skill sets. So for me it's about growing myself as a batsman. I've really enjoyed all the time I've played in the IPL, even the PSL now coming here. It's just about becoming a more experienced, mature player all around the world. The game of cricket is not played on paper. We know I've played enough teams to know that. There's a lot of strong players and strong teams in this tournament. So for us, it's making sure that we play well to our potential, and if we do that, I'm sure we'll be there and thereabouts towards the end of the tournament. But always in the beginning of a competition, you're trying to find your balance. What's the right team to pick? So I think as the tournament progresses, we'll start hopefully getting our best team forward.
Back we have been.
First time you are in BPL, how are you enjoying this outing in the environment over again?
Yeah, I've been actually trying to come over for a few years now. The last time I tried to get here, we had a series that we had to play in for South Africa, so unfortunately I couldn't get released to come and play. And then obviously the last 2 years was COVID, so delighted to finally be joining here. It's something that I wanted to come and play in. I've enjoyed my time coming to Bangladesh every time with the national side, and it's just another experience that is, you play in different cultures with different teams, and I really enjoy that. That's the journey that I'm on now, is to just play in as many tournaments around the world. The game of T20. Yeah, obviously you want to go to franchises that are successful. Players like myself, obviously every player wants to win trophies, but that's a big part of why we play the sport that we play. So obviously, I have experience that I can share with some of the guys here, from a batting point of view, but also from a captaincy point of view, play a role in assisting there as much as I can.
What will be your personal goal in the tournament?
To win the tournament, I think that will be the first goal. The second goal would be obviously as a batter to contribute in every game, and to be towards the end of the competition, be up there with the leading run scorers.
How does it feel to live with only T20?
Sorry?
How does it feel to live with only T20?
Only play T20?
Yep.
Yeah, it's very nice. You don't have to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning to go play a test match. In saying that though, the other day we had to leave the hotel at 7 o'clock to go to practice, so I said to the guys, I retired not to do this anymore, now you're taking me to practice early in the morning. But it's because there's so many teams that have to practice. T20 is great because obviously you play a lot of games, the tournaments are short, 4 weeks in and out, and you get to do what you love.
What the experience that you've gathered with CSK, will that help you in BPL?
I think the similarities are both championship winning teams. This team has done very well, they've won trophies, so that's why it was a nice fit for me to try and come across. Similarities, it's too early for me to tell yet. I'm pretty new in the environment. You can ask me that question a bit later in the competition, but yeah, it's a very relaxed group, very relaxed coach, so things look very good.
And the experience, will that help you? The IPL experience?
BPL experience will be good for me, yes. I think every conditions that you can play as a player makes you a better player. So even though I've played a lot around the world, to come and play a competition here, it requires different skill sets. So for me it's about growing myself as a batsman. I've really enjoyed all the time I've played in the IPL, even the PSL now coming here. It's just about becoming a more experienced, mature player all around the world.